I've been kind of working on the Pinterest in an interesting way. I've been using it specifically for real estate recently. So what I do is, and I've been using it for motivation. So you're going to be able to get your notifications on the side here. So we can see here that these are some housing plans that I've got. And I've been using it also for just getting exercise ideas, motivating myself for exercise. So, but predominantly though, I've been using it for real estate. And so what I'm doing is, and Pinterest, the way it does is it focuses on what it is that you're most interested in. So what I'd like you guys each to do is on the top of over here, put motivational quotes. And if you type in motivational quotes, then what's gonna happen is a whole bunch of quotes are gonna come up for you, and you're gonna be able to start seeing how you can start using motivational quotes for your specific business. So what I do is I'm specifically interested in container homes. So here's a container home. And I really like container homes right now. So what I do is I go over here and I add that to my house design, and I can actually go down. I don't have many. I have exercise, I have house design, and sales and marketing. And then what I can do is I can go to my home right over here, and I can get some so this is my home. This is everything that Pinterest has seen that I'm interested in looking at right now, and they've identified that I'm mainly interested in exercise. And I'm interested in house renovations. I put that I'm interested in watches and so on, and fashion and so on. So here is the 7 signs, basically interesting stuff. I don't know, and some stuff that comes up I'm kind of questioning, like, why is that there? But hey, that's just the nature of Pinterest. So you can see on my Pinterest that I'm actually really focused in on what I'm searching for. So this is an interesting one: 15 books that for bloggers. And so what I would do is I go over here and I just press save into sales and marketing. And what you can do is you can actually take a look at other sales and marketing information. So just let me do a search here. I'll be right back. I'm just going to do a quick search for motivational quotes. Here, let's just do a save again. There we go. So let's take a look at motivation quotes. So let's say I'm doing a presentation and I'm looking for a picture, for instance, because these are some really good motivational quotes. So if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. So that's a really good one. So what I'll do is I'll go like this. I'll save the image. I'll save the image in one of my areas. I'm actually doing a project on cabinets right now. One of my clients is a cabinet maker. And so what I'll do is I'll go over here into my pictures, 2018 pictures, and I'll just press save over there just like that. That's the first thing that I'm going to do. So now that is saved. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to copy what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the image. I can go here to Facebook, because Facebook likes this. And I'm going to just go and I'm going to post it over here, just like that, because I'm looking to see what people really, I'm testing and measuring. What's really nice about Facebook is that you're allowed to copy and paste like this, but for LinkedIn, you have to save it. So attend our next online bootcamp at www. Free marketing events. Just simple like that. It doesn't have to be crazy. So now I got a post done, finished. That's pretty simple. So I've got motivational quotes. I've done that one. What I can do is I can actually save this, but I can select a different one, and I can actually put here, I can do inspirational quotes. So that's what I'll do. I'll just create one called inspirational quotes. Boom, done. And now I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm looking to see, okay, what is it that I want for inspirational quotes? So, I have a number of different groups, let's call it. And so there's one group that specifically needs one specific type of motivational quote, and then there's another group that needs another specific type of motivational quote. And so what I have to do is I have to keep the messages completely separate. And so I'm always looking for good motivational quotes. But one of the things that I've been looking at, which is kind of neat, because I think right here what I can do is I can go to my page and I can look at my sales and marketing. These are some of the pins that I've gotten on here. And what I want to do is I want to look at old style marketing. This is pretty cool stuff that came up here. Yesterday I looked at some old style marketing, and or direct marketing is what it's also called, and we'll just see what comes up. Oh, this is good. How often to post on social media. So what I'll do is I'll save that right here under the social media and save that. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to be able to get people to like my Pinterest based upon my sharing this information. So it's telling you here what days, what times, and so on is best for social media. It wasn't what I'm looking for, but I'm like, wow, that's pretty decent. So then what we have is components of killer brand strategy. I don't mind brand strategy, so I'll put that over here under sales and marketing. And then what we have is I can do 1930s marketing. So this is where it comes into interesting stuff, into 1930s marketing. I saw one yesterday where there was, I think it was about the 1800s, and it was for bathrooms, because remember, way back in the 1900s, not every house had its own bathroom or toilet, and so they were promoting a lease to own. They were promoting a lease to own bathroom and specifically that it didn't smell. So it was really kind of neat. 1930s direct marketing. So here I'm getting a little bit closer to that. So let's look at a little bit more to direct marketing, because this is what I find interesting. So here it is, writing a personal branding working plan. So there's some good ideas. Oh, this is pretty neat. So this right here is a pop-up card specifically for interior hacks. I actually really like that one for kitchens. So I'm going to put that under here for sales and marketing. So it's meant to just be fun. Oh, this one is really good too. So, I mean, here's a Card Masters, and this one is just some really great card ideas. And here's, so direct mail campaigns. So it's telling you step-by-step how to do direct mail campaigns. And then it's, here what we have is we've got 7 steps to direct mail success. So I'm going to put that in there as well. But it's not giving me exactly what it is that I'm looking for. So what I'll do is I'll do direct marketing examples. So I'll do direct marketing copy. So we're getting a little bit closer. Oh, here's one. Here's some copy right here. So a simple screw cannot convince you to choose a new car. This is not just a simple screw. It's kind of a really interesting headline. So I'm going to put that out there. I don't mind that. And I'm always looking for new kinds of headlines. For those who love shopping every once in a decade, oh, that's an interesting headline. I don't mind that headline. That's actually pretty neat. Here's another one, 6 mistakes people make when copywriting, how to avoid them. That's another really good headline. I'm going to put that in there too. So you can see, oh, I own this book. So don't really need that right now. Personalized marketing. So I'm always looking for, and then what I'm going to do is because I know that you guys are looking to me to help you with your sales and marketing, with your time management. I know that you're also wanting me to help you avoid the 21 pitfalls that most business owners get into and what actually makes them fail. It's what 21 problems why 80% of businesses fail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking for those. So I'm going to do time management tips. Let's take a look. So here it is, 20 tips for better time management, stop multitasking, and so on. So what I can do is I can create a brand new one called time management. Called time management tips even. There you go. So I'm going to create that one for time management. So I'm creating these boards. So 8 secrets to better time management. I'm going to create this one too. So time management tips, I'm going to put it right over there. And then let's take a look here, learning to manage your time. So these are just simple pictures. That's what Pinterest is it's just a simple picture with really good, interesting information. For right now and for today, we're just going to show you how to start finding this information for yourself. So let's take a look at goal setting tips. Oop, I got tips. There. So right here is goal setting tips that changed my life, and yours will too. Okay, it's a free report. That's interesting. So I'm going to put that under marketing because that's an interesting marketing idea. So here it is, crush your goals. So that's pretty good too. So I'm going to put that in sales and marketing. So how to plan your week to be productive. Select your monthly goals, your list of achievements, schedule your tasks, and plan your week. And so we have a weekly planner that we work with everyone, and we ask them to fill out their weekly planner to create a habitual pattern for themselves. And you'll find that when you don't do the planner, you really kind of get off track. So the planner is really meant towards helping you achieve your 5-year goals and your 12-month goals, and it's broken down to quarterly goals, monthly goals, and weekly goals in order to help you achieve exactly what it is that you want in your particular business, using sales and marketing, of course. So there's some goal setting information right there. So I thought it's pretty cool. Oh, this one's great. Goal setting steps. I like that very much. So we'll put that over here as sales and marketing. And here today, I just talked about SMART goals. So what I can do is I'm going to save that also. And I'm going to actually, because I like this one so much, I'm going to actually copy it. I'm going to go to my Facebook. And I'm going to post that. Because earlier today, I mentioned about SMART goals. I just post that over here. So I'm going to show you what I posted earlier so you can see. Right here. So don't let small mind convince you that your dreams are too big. And what I said right here is be smart with your dreams. Specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, timely, and timeline. And I got a couple people that are liking that already. I find that it takes 24 to 36 hours to really maximize the Facebook. I think what I did is I posted one on Friday, and we got 34, 35, 36 likes, which is not bad. So there's Facebook really is about showing your face, by the way. So, you know, you probably want to do a little bit of strategy of putting some motivational stuff. And then we got a number of people that like this one. This one got a lot of attention. So what people want is they want inspiration off your Facebook. And I'm trying to avoid a lot of videos and a lot of really heavy reading stuff. People don't really want that much reading. They want it simple. They want it easy. They want to just move on, like it, and get on to the next like or the next to-do or the next task they have. The ideal with YouTube is between 2 and 6 minutes people can tolerate. So let's get back over here. So I like that one. Any questions so far about how you can use Pinterest for your benefit? It's really kind of cool when you start looking at it. You get tons and tons of ideas, and that's the entire point of Pinterest, is to spur your ideas and give you, and actually it's supposed to be, you know, you go in here, you take a look at all the different pins. So what we can do is we can go back home, and you're going to see here now all of a sudden I've got a whole bunch of, see what Pinterest has done? I was looking at homes before. Now I have one home in here. But now what I also have is I have things that sell for your resume. Here's 24 habits that will make you smarter. I really like that. I'll put that under marketing, time management tips. Here, so this is a good one. I like that. What was your magical moment in time? That's a pretty good question, actually. I don't mind that at all. That's a pretty cool one. I'll put that under, and I should probably put it under inspiration or inspirational quotes, because that is pretty inspirational. 31 days of productivity. That's a really good one for time management, so I'll put that over here. And I have one over here for houses, so I can put that one over here in regard. That's not actually the kind of house I really want or like, but just giving you some examples. What I really want is, I want the old marketing pieces. So it's not coming up the way I want it. Forget what I searched before. Here it is. This is it. So we're going to go into here. Now, kids are murder. So you all, this is a great one actually. So I'm going to save that one 100% over here to marketing. Where is the marketing? There we go. Kids are murder. So that's a great headline. So you always want to be you always seem to be screaming at them, nagging and bullying, and most of the time you don't want to. You have to make yourself do it. And you don't seem to get anywhere. So you just do the same stupid thing. Kids are hard work. It wears you out. And your husband wonders what's wrong with you. It's on those days that you feel like a tonic. So, right? So we're talking about alcohol, a wine actually. And it's really, this is direct marketing. And I love the way that the direct marketing like that works. And so now what we have is we got into this particular page and I got the result that I wanted. And you can see here the hashtags, vintage ads. So that's what we're going to be looking at, vintage ads in just a moment. So you can see I'm doing a little bit of an investigation. So I'm looking for vintage ads because vintage ads are what make what's called swipe file. Pick up 5 times more women than a Lamborghini. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Does that include your mom and your sister and your daughter? You know, that's just so hilarious. That's just really, really funny. And then sales and marketing. So just we're getting into Mars and just this is modern day marketing. So that's not what I'm really looking for. So I'm going to go back again. I'm going to take a look at some vintage ads. So here's some more vintage ads right there. How direct response advertising can increase your sales and profit. Actually, that's a really, really good one because direct response marketing can actually increase your sales and your profits. So here, this is exactly what we show everyone that we work with, how to create your ads. So you can get some great ideas for yourself, how to launch new products. That's a really good one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to save this. I actually got a client right now that is going to totally use this. And so, you know, we're going to use this, how to launch your next product. And that's going to be exactly the headline that we're going to be creating because we're working with a company that specially works with people who have inventions, which is kind of really awesome. So how to make successful television commercials. That's a really interesting one. So I'll put that over here. And then the kind of copy that costs $1,000 per week. And by the way, if you want professional copywriters, they do cost a lot of money. So part of what we do is we help you create good copy for yourself by understanding now this is a this one popped up. This got my attention right there, right? So I'm going to just skip that one because that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm not really looking for that kind of one either, but you notice that it kind of just pops up. Nothing I can do about that when I'm typing in for vintage ads. So I'm going to be a little bit more choosy for what I'm looking at. So let's take a little bit more for, let's take a look here for vintage ads. That's kind of more what I'm looking at. So, and I'm going to be pretty, like this is vintage real advertising right here. So I'm not really looking for any of these. These really don't fulfill what we call the marketing equation: to get attention, the engage, the educate, and the offer. The ones that I've already shown you really do address those particular needs. So again, so here's one. Here's a vintage ad that I actually do like. So, you know, no flies on me, thanks to DDT. We know better nowadays. We certainly do. Yes, absolutely, ouch. But did it get my attention? There's a little kid there, right? It got my attention. I didn't realize it was DDT until I read the first headline. And then afterwards, we're like, oh my gosh, DDT. We're like, we know. So Black Flag is obviously for some kind of natural product. But let's say no flies on me thanks to our natural fly repellent. Could that work as a headline? Absolutely. So I don't really want to put it in there, but I kind of like how disturbing it is and how far we've come in marketing. We've come so far in marketing. Look at this old vintage ad here for Go Lucky cigarettes. Can you believe they actually did this kind of stuff? It makes me wonder, like, wow, we were really crazy. And so that, I mean, the older generations, because they didn't have all the social media that we have today. And so look at that. They're using so many different women. So, you know, they say that sex sells. Do you think that that's what they're selling here? I mean, I think that it's pretty obvious. Now, we've come to an age now where we're no longer doing this kind of marketing. At least we're not doing it to the degree that we did in the past. Our marketing is a little more classy. So this is a really cool one. I really like this one. So install a telephone on your firm, in your ranch, or in your country home. Just that's how far we've come. Now, this is a kind of a classy ad. I kind of like that one. So I'm going to put that here into vintage ads right there. So here's another one. So I like these older ones. You know, new talking machine, Edison phonograph, $15 and upwards. Can you believe that actually existed? And it's following the headlines. right? So, I mean, it's not really saying what a phonograph is. It's assuming that people know exactly what that is nowadays. Again, there's going to be some stuff on here that you don't really enjoy looking at, and then you just skip that kind of stuff. So here's another one. This is following our, kind of a bit following our process. It has no special offer. It tells you what the price is right now. We're not really into sharing the price right up front. We're into more of a sales process. And so what we can do is we can do a vintage direct marketing ads. So vintage direct marketing. Let's see what comes up with that. So here we go. This is a good one. This is exactly the kind of direct marketing that I'm talking about. So the 6 different features that we have on there, it's modern. It's kind of old ideas, and the old ideas absolutely still work today, completely. They really do. So I think that I've given you some really good ideas on what you can use Instagram for and how you can use it to not only build your business, but to inspire other people to engage with you and your business also. There's no end to what Pinterest has for your business, especially for good ideas. And so with that, I'm just going to open it up to any questions you guys might have. Let's take a look at coaching direct marketing. So hey, how to create your website today, how to master your SEO today, and then you can start. That would be a really good one for you there, Jason. I know that as a life coach, the idea of a life coach is making sure that the person you're working with is achieving their goals on a regular basis. So whatever their goals may be. And what you do is you help them, give them the tools in order to make sure that they have it. Now, if you're a health coach, what you're doing is you're helping them to achieve and motivate them holistically towards achieving those goals. And that's the results that you're going to get. So what you can do is you can go to health coach and see what comes up there. So it's not coming up with direct marketing per se, but it's going to give you some interesting ideas. I still think that the direct marketing is one that is where you're going to, so let's say health direct marketing, vintage. So it's more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. It's not really the kind of, but that would be cool if you wanted to get attention, of someone that's smoking. You might be able to use that. Being creative is important. So we're going to look at vintage right over here. Big news. Let's see if anything coming up. Pretty much see right away. I'm not really seeing anything. So far the best that I've gotten was all kinds of accounting help and so on. So far the best has been vintage marketing has been the best one so far that I like, or vintage ads. Vintage marketing logos, vintage flyers. That's a really good one. Let's take a look. This is a good one. So help your team play their best longer. This is a really good one. Free. There it is. New 1951-52 edition basketball high tops book by Ozzy. So that's a really good one. That's the free offer. So you have a grab your attention. You have a nice picture of what it looks like. And then what you have is a bit of information, and then you have a free offer. And that's exactly what you're looking for in all of the marketing that you're going to be doing. Ideally, that's what's going to make you stand out for your competitors. Your competitors are not doing anything like that because they don't know how to do that. And so that's where you're going to come in. And there's a whole bunch of other, you can see that here's another competitor from the one that we just looked up above. That's just from Converse. So this one right here is not Converse, but this one is. So here's a Converse competitors. And they're not offering anything for free per se. So, but it's putting a whole bunch of features. So they're selling with features instead of selling with a free offer. This is an interesting one over here. Imagine riding. So, hey gang, so there's the brand new bike. So for as low as $36. Remember when a bike was 36 bucks? Maybe at a local flea market. That's possible too. So I think that you guys got some pretty good ideas of what you can be looking for and how you can be adding pins. And what you do is you spend a couple days going and picking out your pins, or a couple hours picking up your pins of what you're going to be posting for this particular week. And then you do that every single week. So what you're doing is you're using other mediums in order to help you with all your other posting. And at the top of your posts, what you're going to do is you're going to post what you want them to do. So for us, what we want people to do is we want them to come to our free sales and marketing boot camps and our free sales and marketing events to get to see who we are and what we do, and see, hey, can we work together, and can we share good ideas, and will those ideas work for you? We also want to do sales and marketing audits. It's what we call direct audit. That's what we're also doing. But that's typically not what we do. We only do that based on referral. So somebody's having a great experience with us. They recommended that you should be talking to us and working with us. Have an audit with the guys. They have a no results, no fee guarantee. And I've been working with them for X amount of time. You need to talk to these guys to totally help you out. So that's when we do direct audit is that way. So this is not really working right now. So I'm not really finding what I want. So let's look at vintage marketing ideas. Oh, it's like they were just listening to me. 18 things that you should always buy at a flea market. So that's interesting. I am kind of interested in what that is. Wow, that's pretty neat. So here's all about flea markets. That's pretty cool. I like flea markets. So then that's not really what we're looking for. Not really what I'm interested in right now. Neither am I interested in that. So let's take the ads. Seems to be the ones where, that I like the most so far. So what I'll do is I'll just keep on looking down. And if I find one, so here's something interesting. Can your word processor pass the screen test? What you see is what you get. Star Maker. So it's giving you, it's a direct marketing, and it says right here, the corporation, but it's not giving away a free offer. So I'm always looking for something that gives away a free offer, something for free, like a free event or a free special package like this right here. This is a mail-in right here, which is really good. So I like the mail-in stuff. Oh, is this, yeah, this is really interesting. Revolutionary concept software. Look, it's who it is. It's Bill Gates. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Pretty dated, but I like that. So I'm going to put that in here. That's where he started. He started doing the exact same thing that we're doing, guys. And he just had tenacity, and he never gave up. And that's what it takes. Don't give up. Always be marketing. This is another really good one here for Radio Shack. This is a computer, Radio Shack. Look how much that is, $3,450. They're a little bit less nowadays, but you can see here that personal computers were pretty neat. But it's at Radio Shack again. So this is what we call just an advertisement. It's not a direct marketing piece. A direct marketing piece always gives some kind of free offer. So here, kind of like this. So it says here, this is what we call, this is another really good marketing piece. I'll just put it in there for ideas later on. So with that, guys, I think that I'll just shut off we're just going to stop the Pinterest training for today. I think you guys have got a lot of ideas on how you can use it and basically give yourself some more success. So we'll talk to you again next time, guys. Take care. All right. Cool. I hope you got some good ideas.
Thanks.
I'll send you a recording of the first one as well. Okay, Shannon?
Yeah, I missed the first 15 minutes or so, but.
Yeah, I went through everything. I basically, I'm doing the work along with you guys, and I'm showing you. And what you're going to do is ultimately what's going to happen, just imagine in 5 years when I do it all again, how much bigger the numbers are going to be. And that's what you have to think for yourself too. Spend 65% of your time working on your marketing, 65% of your time, and you will find that you will generate more leads and have greater success.
All righty.
Thanks for your time.
I'm not going to see you for a few weeks. I sent you.
Yeah, you're going away on a vacation or something like that. That's great.
Yep.
When you come back, that's awesome. I'm going to still be here, and I know that I'll just make sure that I add you in the emails. It's cool. We're not having anything next week anyway.
Right.
The week after next. And I think you'll be around for that, right?
No, I am gone for 2 weeks after Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yeah. So the next 3 weeks, I'm out of here.
That's
I'm
awesome.
not, yeah.
Brain turn off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look
All
forward
right.
to helping you with the sales and marketing audit. We'll just get right down into what it is you're doing and how I'm going to be able to help you. I'll give you some good ideas.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, Odin.
You're welcome. We'll talk
Have a
to you
good
in a
one.
few weeks.
You
Okay,
bet.
bye.
Bye.